From the Velocity Accelerator at Innovation Depot in downtown Birmingham, it's Alabama Upstarts. Entrepreneurs, inventors, and startups, this is your chance to meet face-to-face with real venture capitalists. Today's venture capital judges are founder of Liberty Learning Foundation and the co-owner of Stovehouse Properties, award-winning entrepreneur Patty Yancey. Former mayor of Dothan, Mercedes auto dealer, businessman, and one of the leading supporters of emerging entrepreneurs in Alabama, Mike Schmitz. Alabama Upstarts is sponsored by Mid-South Bank, the friendliest and most helpful bank in town. Let's meet our first contestant.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Jeff, and together we own Flaps 20 Sauces and Rubs. We're a small batch barbecue company, veteran owned, made right in Mobile, Alabama. We make 3 different sauces and 5 different spice rubs.
Our rubs have won national honors at the American Royal. Along with our sauces, our Memphis sauce has won many numerous barbecue contests. And so that's why we're here. We're here for kick the tire, light the fire, it's barbecue time. So Alabama has a strong tradition of good food and great flavor. The sad part about it is you can't go to any local grocery store and find anything on a sauce aisle or a rub aisle that's made here in Alabama. There are a few specialties that you can find, but most of it's made in North Carolina, Virginia, and even some of the top brands made in Illinois. We want to show them that us down here in Alabama in the South know our barbecue and know our flavor.
Now, Travis, tell me about Cowboy Rub. Is that one?
Cowboy Rub is our coffee-based cocoa and coffee rub. It has won 8th place at the American Royal, but nobody knows about it because we don't put it on our local shelves. Last year alone, even with COVID, we redid our website and were able to generate $30,000 worth of business. We also stepped out of our comfort zone and went to wholesale and were able to do $15,000 worth of wholesale, and that was not even all in Alabama. We sold merchandise in Virginia, South Carolina, and Florida, and we're just growing, and we need that extra push. So this year we have gone and looked at our model, and we said we need to up our production. So we went out and we found a place that can give us the amount that we need to get those prices back down so we can be really attractive for the retail end user. We also have redesigned our label for branding and to really focus on Flaps the Pig and Made in Alabama. So all of our products are going to have the same labeling. We're going to go into a bigger mass production, and we're just going to take over. We want to be the flavor of Alabama, and we want to be the flavor of the Gulf Coast, and then take Flaps 20 nationwide.
So what we're asking for today is help with raising our production level so we can get to that better profit margin, that we're more attractive to the retail unit, and also help with marketing. We've maximized our knowledge of marketing, and we need some help in that.
And we feel as if with our products, CNN did a poll last year, 87% of Americans own a grill. I don't understand why Flaps can't be at least 1% of that business, and that's big time. And that would put flavor and Alabama on the map.
So thank you very much for your time today.
Well, we got some questions.
Yes,
so
sir.
How much are you asking for, and what are you going to do with it?
Well, what we're asking for today is $50,000 and 20% ownership of our company. What we're hoping for is help with the marketing and to getting us into that retail market. We've worked with local merchants on the wholesale market, and now we need to get to the national merchants.
We have done very well, and actually an alumni of this show, Bama in the Box, came out huge for us this year during COVID because they started ordering our product. What we want to do is we want to be able to take those small merchants, the Bama in the Boxes, the other local businesses that we sell 1 case, 2 case, and we want to up it. And to up it, we want to get into local grocery stores, Greer's, Rouse's, possibly Winn-Dixie. But to do that, we need to up our marketing. We need to become attractive to those stores. We need to actually up our production to where we can drive our costs down and give them a retail price that they're comfortable with putting on the shelf, but something that we're happy wholesale price, that we're not just giving it away.
So let's talk just a minute about price.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, thank you both for your service.
Why, thank
Well,
you.
thank you.
I
It was my
appreciate
pleasure.
So what is your price point on these products? And then talk to me about your margin, like where is it now? Where do you want it to be?
Okay, we have forced ourselves, because of big time retailers, we've forced ourselves to go to a 30% market for wholesale. So our wholesale, with all of our products, will receive a 30% margin. Now what that have done with us, because eventually our mass production will meet and exceed what we're paying for it, and it'll give us more profit. We also have gone to a different bottler. So we're getting all of our stuff bottled in one place, therefore cutting out shipping, cutting out 2 different businesses that we have to work for. We're going to a 16-ounce sauce bottle. The wholesale price will be $4 and retail price will be $6.99, $7, depending on how the retailer would want to market it. Our rubs are going to 16-ounce bottles. Again, we're going to raise our wholesale a little bit from what it is now, but not much. So we're going to wholesale these between $4 and $4.25 and sell them at $10.99. And that is the average. This is a really unique market with small batch barbecue sauces and rubs. This isn't a McCormick brand that you buy at $2.99. That is the national average for a 16-ounce sauce bottle is around $7 to $7.50, and the rub is usually between $9.99 and all the way up to $14.99.
We focus on premium spices and less salt. And what you find with your rubs in the grocery store is the majority of that product is salt, because it's very, very cheap.
Salt or MSG. All of our rubs are marked no GMO, no MSG. We don't want anything added to it. We just want flavor.
So, made in Alabama. Where?
Yes, sir. Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile?
Yes, sir.
So I retired out of Mobile last year, and Travis is still active duty there, but at the Coast Guard Air Station, that was our last.
We're going to call Mobile home,
station.
so why not do this? This is a retirement plan that we've had since we worked together, and even our name as Flaps 20. This is Flaps 20. A funny story was every time we fly, so every time in the back of the airplane, we heard the pilots call Flaps 20. That means we're ready for landing. So Jeff and I sat down and said, hey, you know what? We're putting our flaps down to 20, and we're going to land one more time before retirement. So why not put that name on the bottle and have something as a niche for us to know? Maybe not everybody else, but a few people have caught on that whole aviation theme.
Well, that's a great story. Are you on social media? Are you telling your story?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
I mean, like that?
Exactly
Yes,
like
sir.
that. That is actually the story of how we got our name on our website. We have a little bit of history of Jeff, and a lot of our flavors came from moving around. I don't even know what a Texas sauce was until I got stationed, or actually visited Corpus Christi, Texas, and went to a barbecue restaurant there, and I tasted what Texas pepper was supposed to taste like. So I brought it home and I said, I got to make this. I can't buy it. I can't go to Texas every time I want it. I need to make it. Same with Memphis. I've taken a lot of trips to Memphis, and I've tasted their sauce, and it's so great. So I wanted to bring our own spin on it. South Carolina, I lived in North Carolina for a while, and on that border, it's either vinegar or mustard base, and I love the mustard base, and a lot of our friends and people that we know love this sauce, and they call it a hot dog sauce or anything sauce. It's good on anything. So we've taken our flavors from traveling around 20 years and 18 years and put them in bottles to not only share with our family, but share with other people in the community.
So these are all y'all's recipes?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So tell me, obviously this market, you go down the grocery store aisle, there's a lot of sauces and that kind of thing. Now I think what's interesting is I could see y'all in retail shops. You see some of that now, not just in the grocery end,
Yes, ma'am.
but in retail gift top shops. But what's your hook? What gets me to buy that before
Well, I'll tell you my hook.
Yeah.
My hook is me and you can sit down and we can have a hamburger together, and you can invite me to your house because I'm going to come over and cook.
That's good.
We have taken the military and taken it to a boots to the ground approach to our seasoning rubs. Every weekend you can find us at a local store, and we have our rubs and our seasonings, and we're grilling, making people taste
wow.
it. That's our marketing scheme.
That's
right
how
now.
we raised our business. Is our business plan was to show up to a market.
Yeah.
We would tell the company to put it into their business for the day. We wouldn't charge them any money, and every time that a customer tried our product, we would send them inside,
and send them
Wow.
the business.
and that's how we got every single
Yeah.
wholesale
Yeah.
product.
Hey, just because we're retired doesn't mean we don't want to work. We want to work, and we're proud of it, and we're going to stand behind it more than anybody.
Great job.
Great
Thank
job.
you, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more contestants on Alabama Upstarts.
Wouldn't it be nice if your bank really wanted to help you out? Your world is increasingly complex, but your banking shouldn't be that way. Our banking promise to you is to be the most helpful bank in town. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you save money. And we're here to make banking easy and convenient.
Mid-South Bank, where helping you always comes first.
Mid-South Bank, the most helpful bank in town.
Mercedes-Benz of Dothan has a long history of protecting what is most important to you. The Mercedes brand has a strong reputation for constructing vehicles that dramatically lessen the chance of an accident. Features like collision prevention, driver attention assist, and blind spot with rear cross-traffic detection. You'll have peace of mind knowing your loved ones are protected by the most innovative safety features available.
Protect what is most important to you in a Mercedes from Mercedes-Benz of Dothan.
There are times in life when what you do is more important than who you are. When how you respond to others is more important than what you have. When giving all of yourself is the best gift of all. What did you do today? A life-changing experience. Faith Ministry, changing lives one at a time.
Let's visit with a previous contestant.
It was a really great experience being on Alabama Upstarts. I met a lot of really cool people and was really able to hone in my business pitch and really get some exposure for my company. I highly recommend that anyone who has a startup in Alabama check this out and participate in this program. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this can actually do for the startup community in Alabama. I'm really passionate about building the local startup community and happy to see how things are going. I met a lot of great people and it was a great experience.
Here's our next contestant on Alabama Upstarts.
Picture this, spring 2008. A bride is planning her dream day. She wanted to get married in her local church, but she was having a problem. She couldn't find a venue that could accommodate her very large guest list. So this bride's father has a beautiful industrial warehouse in the middle of downtown Sylacauga, also known as the Marble City. A friend of the family convinced this bride's father to turn this warehouse into a magical event venue for his daughter's special day. Fast forward to today, and that venue is now a beautiful place to host private parties, weddings, and receptions, as well as a very successful business and bar with a casual dining experience. I'm Sky Owens, and I'm that bride. And I have had the unique opportunity to work with my parents, and since about, let's say, August of 2019, I came on board as not just the bride in the story, but more of a general manager. And I believe in working from the bottom and going up, because how am I gonna run a successful business if I don't know the ins and outs of it? So here I am, little to no knowledge of the restaurant industry, and I am seeking guidance with that. We have, just in 2020 alone, when a lot of restaurants were having to close, we did very well. We had over $500,000 in sales and were able to profit after salary at least $100,000. So what I'm seeking is about $30,000 with a 10% investment or 10% interest. And we are needing to, I'm looking for assistance for me personally to help with the operations of our business. We are also looking for enhancements on our exterior. It needs painting, it needs new lighting, it needs new signage. I believe that our kitchen and our dining room needs to be redesigned and reorganized for optional functionality. And that is why I'm here today. Just like that marble that I mentioned that Sylacauga is famous for, I believe that we have hit the mother lode of a business opportunity here in Sylacauga, and we are in the refining and polishing stages, and I cannot wait to help us shine.
Good for you.
Yeah, so are you talking about just the restaurant or the whole, the wedding thing?
The whole thing. Our building is about 15,000 square feet. It can be, we have one part that is just our restaurant, and then it can be broken up into 3 sections, or someone could rent the entire building.
So what's the capacity when I
about 400.
400 people seated?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So are you leasing this?
No, we own it.
Okay.
We have little to no debt.
Okay. And so the 30,000 is to upgrade it or
Yes.
update it? And,
yes, that's correct.
And so last year, I know was a wild year, but people still got married.
They did. Our wedding sales or our wedding events were not like they typically are. And usually in November, the end of November and December, we have a lot of corporate Christmas parties, which we were not able to do. But even without those huge events for us, we were still very successful throughout the year.
So a couple of things. So tell me, how big of a radius do you pull in from Sylacauga? Like, where's most of your market coming from? I'm familiar with the area you're talking about.
We would, right now, we do have a little coming from Birmingham, the Alexander City, Lake Martin area, the Clay County area. We do our own, our marketing is very small right now. I'm doing as much as I can by myself. And that is one area that we do need to focus on, because I would like to expand our radius.
So what kind of competition do you have?
We don't have any in our area, which is why we have this golden opportunity. There is not any restaurant, I would say, in a 30-mile radius like the one that we have.
So what are you hearing now that we've gone through the COVID stuff? Because definitely that put a little bit of detriment on event rental spaces. But you know, you can do it in social distance. What are you hearing though, kind of coming into 2021, 2022?
I believe, and I'm hearing, that the people that are not going to participate are not going to participate,
right.
But so many people are.
Yeah.
And it's not going to slow a lot of people down. People are still getting married, and people are still having parties with different dynamics, you know, with more guidelines, more social distancing like you mentioned, but they're still having events and parties.
So how deep into this do you get? Do you plan? Will you be the wedding planner if I come and say I want a one-stop shop?
Yes, we absolutely can.
You do it all?
You can just rent our facility, or you can say, hey, I want to show up and I want it to be completely done when I get there. We can do it anyway.
And then tell me about the catering. Are you requiring me to do catering from your restaurant?
Yes, we do our own in-house catering, and that is one thing. Once I get this polished and shined, I would love for us to be doing outside catering as well as more retail. We have amazing things like pita chips and our sauces and things like that that I've been begging my mom for us to package and sell, because people ask for it all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have to really just get a tight grip on what we have first, and then we can expand into other things.
So why do you need an investment if we had a decent year last year? Why are you here?
I'm here because I believe in a community. I believe that in order for me to grow, not only as an individual, but as a business owner, I need help from other successful business owners who have already gone through this process. I don't believe in reinventing the wheel. I believe that I'm a very good student and I'm a fast learner. And I'm absolutely loving this season that I'm in with Harvey's, and it's all like I just want to see it grow and be better, and I want to take the knowledge from investors and the wisdom that they've already accomplished.
How do we get Harvey's? How do we get that name?
Good question. My dad's first name is Harvey.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually Harvey's on Noble, so the street is Noble, but yeah, Harvey's is my dad's name.
So I'm not familiar with your Marble City, so tell me a little bit about it and the opportunities there.
Sylacauga is an industrial city, so we have a lot of opportunities coming in right now. We've had a shingles plant come in, our quarries, like I mentioned, because we have the world's, not just like Alabama's, we have the world's purest, whitest marble. And that in itself brings a very unique opportunity. We host something called the Marble Festival once a year, where we have people from all over the world come to Sylacauga. So, I mean, the opportunities are endless for us here.
So did you say how many square feet?
About 15,000.
15,000. How much is the restaurant?
The restaurant is probably, I would say, 3,000.
Okay, and you're serving dinner at restaurant. What do you serve?
We have an amazing menu. It's a casual dining experience. So we're known for our steaks. We actually hand cut our ribeyes every single night. Our 12-ounce ribeyes are most popular. We have amazing burgers. We only use grass-fed beef. We are known for our pimento cheese and Kaneka sausage appetizer.
Can we just go?
Yes, our cheesecakes are amazing. We do a weekly special because we are a small town and we have a lot of regulars. Eating off the same menu all the time would be boring. So we offer a weekly special. This week we have a pasta special. They love that. And my mom and I like to do lots of market research and go to different restaurants and try new things and bring it back.
I do too.
So yeah, it's one of our most favorite things to do. And we have our bar area is very neat. A lot of people say that it's like Cheers.
Aww.
It's like that hometown feeling. They love to come there, and you can see all their friends.
You did a great job. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more contestants on Alabama Upstarts.
Wouldn't it be nice if your bank really wanted to help you out? Your world is increasingly complex, but your banking shouldn't be that way. Our banking promise to you is to be the most helpful bank in town. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you save money. And we're here to make banking easy and convenient.
Mid-South Bank, where helping you always comes first.
Mid-South Bank, the most helpful bank in town.
There are times in life when what you do is more important than who you are. When how you respond to others is more important than what you have. When giving all of yourself is the best gift of all. What did you do today? A life-changing experience. Faith Ministry, changing lives one at a time.
Alabama Upstarts, providing a runway and launch pad for Alabama's entrepreneurs. Today's $1,000 winner, compliments of Mercedes-Benz of Dothan and Mike Schmitz.
On behalf of Alabama Upstarts, we want to congratulate Flaps 20 and your passionate pitch, and you did a great job. You win $1,000.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Great job.
You could be the next winner with your business idea. Apply at alabama-upstarts.com.
Kick the tire, light the fire. It's barbecue time. I'm Travis. This is Jeff from Flaps 20 Sauces and Rubs, and we want to say thank you to Alabama Upstarts.
Thank you very much.